When you hear of the term cyberpunk, you often think of anime like Ghost in the Shell. However, cyberpunk has its roots in cinema, and one notable film that influenced the anime industry in 1982 was the film Blade Runner. Although it was not financially successful at the box office, Blade Runner gained a cult following among sci-fi fans and has had a lasting impact on the genre. In Japan, this cult following inspired a plethora of visual media, including anime. One cyberpunk anime that delivered on the genre is Cyber City Oedo 808, one of Madhouse's first anime productions. Yoshiaki Kawajiri, renowned Japanese writer, director, storyboard artist, and an animator, served as both director and character designer on Oedo 808. He has had also worked on other notable anime titles, such as Wicked City, Ninja Scroll, and Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust. Kawajiri is a key founder of Madhouse and has had an impressive resume. If you've seen any of his work, you know that what to expect. Very detailed, gritty, and violent art. He has stated that he likes to push the boundaries of animation. In Cyber City Oedo 808, you can see his style presented in all 3 episodes. He captures the dystopian future of Oedo without relying too much on his previous works, unlike other creators. Kawajiri's influence from Western cinema is evident in many of his works. In interviews, he has stated that he aims to create a visually striking and emotionally resonant work. This is reflected in his use of dark, detailed settings of massive towers and vehicles. Cyber City Oedo begins in the darkness, with only silhouettes visible, setting the tone and introducing the characters in a mysterious way. The police chief describes the plot in just a couple of paragraphs, and we are immediately immersed in the dystopian world. The series features an episode dedicated to each of the 3 main characters, each with a different theme. Throughout the series, the sun rarely rises, which could be a hidden message. This isn't just a police story, it's a tale of technology in a dystopian world. Madhouse doesn't produce many OVAs, but this one has something special. Cyber City Oedo 808 tells its story through 3 different tales, each one exploring how a character's past still haunts them even after time in prison. The first 5 minutes set the mood. While in complete darkness, a group of cyber criminals are released from their cells and given a choice to rot in prison or join a special police force that will take years off their sentence. These first few minutes set the mood, introduces to a dark future, and summarize the plot all in minutes. As soon as the opening credits roll, we see their names and information of the cyber criminals. In the second scene, we see the pursuit of a criminal by the cyber cop, going further into a tale of backstabbing and corruption and rogue technology. One scene, then we get introduced to the corporate corruption and how it remains a problem hundreds of years into the future. The second episode introduces another one of the cyber criminals who is thrown into the city's nights. One cyber cop is being monitored and tracked for a special kind of project. As a new experimental weapon is causing chaos in Oedo, one cyber cop is caught in the chaos. The nights will be full of surprises, from a sexy lady in red to sewers running red. And how destructive is this weapon, and what are its origins? But not only must the cyber cop handle a list of headaches and obstacles, he must also bear the orders of his loudmouth police chief. A dangerous ride and one violent battle of wits and hand-to-hand combat in a competition of strengths by corrupt officials in the shadows. The theme of experimental technology being mishandled for military purposes feels strong in this episode. In episode 3, Bloodlust, the story is more focused on biogenetic engineering. In simple words, human longevity, with the character diving deep in some biomedical research. Ominous creatures, both human-like and animal-like, are presented. An investigation with a strange group of people coming across this detective, and clues scattered every here and there. Experimentation and a small theme about biotechnology lead to a major theme of technology and immortality. One theme that is strong throughout the episode leads to my personal favorite confrontation in anime. I haven't seen something this good in a while. I got goosebumps watching this battle. Ciber City Oedo presents the main characters in the shadows, revealing their full personalities in each episode dedicated to them. Sengoku, a smooth guy who hates being told what to do. Gogo, an intelligent computer hacker, tall, muscular, and sporting a mohawk. Benten is a man with a feminine appearance and snow white hair, reminiscent of 80s metal singers. Juso Hasegawa is the boss of the cyber police who wears a suit and is ready to blow up anyone's head off. Kyoko Jonochi is a secretary who doesn't appear much and is also a cyber cop. I know the animation is one of the best parts, and I agree. Being an OVA, the anime is usually better, and having only 3 episodes helps save cost and redirect the money to the budget. I have many positive things to say, starting with the cars, which look retro, dystopian, and futuristic. They were so cool. They're all nicely polished, full of gadgets. And every time one of the characters pulls up in a car, damn, it really draws my attention. Madhouse has a legendary reputation for its all-star lineup of well-made animated animes. But I started questioning them when they released Sakura Wars, an anime with metalcore animation. From what I've seen online, the soundtrack has 2 versions, one for Japan and one for the US, and I guess the UK. Rory McFarlane and Kaz Toyama each composed an album, but I find them both just okay. The opening song, Ciber City Oedo Burning World Tsukino Commando by Hidemi Miura, was the better opening for me. The English opening, Space Prison, wasn't that great. Since there are only 3 episodes, the music was okay, but nothing really stood out in both soundtracks. When I first saw the title for the series, I wasn't expecting much. I just thought it would be just like characters shooting at each other for 3 episodes, but oh boy was I wrong. It was a lot better than I could have imagined. Yoshiaki Tawajiri is a hard-working man, and you can see all the effort he puts into his films and series, always pushing himself to his limits. Ciber City Oedo is a retro but remains relevant to this day, and for every reason it's worth watching. In the world of cyberpunk, this series has become tied with my favorite cyberpunk show, Ghost in the Shell. Throughout the series, we get small glimpses of character development and how Sengoku, Gogol, and Benten must deal with these people and situations from their past. We see how technology has advanced, and it doesn't always make life easier, but in some cases, technology can make life more complicated and even more cruel. Madhouse Animation was created in 1972, but in my eyes, this is where Madhouse was truly made. This was truly Madhouse's birth. This anime is about the future, with several themes revolving around technology, told in a cop story, and it's complex and creates a dark, dirty future full of cops with daredevil abilities. It's truly a classic must-watch for any cyberpunk fan. So that's my review, guys. What did you guys think about Ciber City Oedo? Have you guys seen it? It's a masterpiece. That last battle, wow, amazing. So nice to see you guys. It's JM and I'm out. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, comment, share. Later.